Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's time now for the nation's sharpest opinion. For all the talk of peaceful demonstrations, it played out just like I'd expected it to. The complete lawlessness, the havoc, the mayhem, the anarchy, the absolute insistence to once again use the excuse of a protest to lay siege to the national capital was seen today. They used tractors, as usual, to break barricades. They came together to dislodge cemented barricades. They pelted stones. They threw down barricades from the flyovers. They did everything to bring Delhi to a complete halt. At the core of it, remember, viewers, they want to hold the national capital to ransom. They believe in anarchy. It's their last resort. These people, they can't win elections. They can only carry out anarchy. They can break the country for their own selfish reasons. On the heels of exam season, schools were shut. Daily wage laborers lost an income today. Office goers spent hours stranded on the roads. My question is not whether the demand is legitimate or not. There are talks going on for that. That can resolve that. My simple question is tonight whether we can allow anarchy to take over in our country. Law and order to be taken hostage time after time after time after time after time by these people who can't win 20 votes in any election. How much disregard of the law can we allow in the name of expression of dissent? Ladies and gentlemen, what will it take for India to adopt an iron fist approach to lawlessness? Protests are all right. You can protest. But one group's right to protest cannot trample on an entire national capital. And it's become a method. You can't win an election. You are caught in a scam. Like everybody knows, Kejriwal is caught in the middle of liquor gate. Blackmail the national capital. Blackmail the people of Delhi. Use it to put the focus. Then get all these global channels to say, oh, India comes to a halt. It won't. These people have failed in the past and they will fail again. That's why I say repeatedly, say no to anarchy, say no to blackmail. And this is a combination of blackmail and anarchy that is being used. Let's debate.
Not a peaceful protest, but a march on Delhi. A bid to encircle the national capital, arm-twisting tactics by protesters as done in the past. Fortress Delhi prepared to halt the protesters at its borders. A march on Delhi after talks with the government end inconclusively.
सरकार इस बात के लिए पूरी तरीके से सहमत है कि किसानों के हितों के बारे में जो भी चर्चा करना चाहता है हम खुल के चर्चा करें, उसका समाधान निकालें और किसानों के हित में हम आगे बढ़ते हुए देश को आत्मनिर्भरशील भारत बनाने का जो संकल्प है उसे पूरा करें.
The government has meanwhile stated that they have stood by farmers.
हम पहले भी चर्चा के लिए तैयार थे, आगे भी हैं. आगजनी तोड़फोड़ इससे कुछ नहीं होगा, बातचीत से हल निकल सकता है. मैं प्रदर्शनकारियों से इतना ही कहूँगा, कृपया करके हिंसा ना करें और मैं किसान नेताओं से कहूँगा कृपया करके बातचीत में उससे ही रास्ता निकलेगा. आइए बातचीत में शामिल हों, समस्या का हल करें बातचीत पे.
Some have tried to defend these forceful tactics.
देखो गल ये है कि जिहड़ी स्थिति बनी हुई है बहुत चिंताजनक है. जिस तरीके डेडलॉक होया वो भी बहुत चिंताजनक है. पहले तो मैं सूबे की सरकार नूं भी कहना चाहुंदा, केंद्र की सरकार नूं भी कहना चाहुंदा कि जिहड़ा प्रोटेस्ट करना है, पीसफुल प्रोटेस्ट, वो हर एक दा राइट है. अजकल जिहड़ी कोई भी सरकार के खिलाफ प्रदर्शन करता है, जिहड़ी उहनूं कुचलण दी कोशिशां हुंदियां ने, ये अनडेमोक्रेटिक तरीका है.
The opposition meanwhile has hit back at the BJP.
देखिए जो कुछ हो रहा है और जिस तरह से खबरें आ रही हैं कि आंसू गैस और उससे पहले किसानों को रोकने के लिए, आंदोलन को ख़त्म करने के लिए कीलों से लेकर के न जाने क्या क्या दीवारें तक खड़ी की गई और प्रशासन के माध्यम से जो सरकार कर सकती थी वो सरकार कर रही है. जो सरकार किसानों के नेता चौधरी चरण सिंह जी को सम्मान दे रही हो, भारत रत्न, आखिरकार किसान को एमएसपी क्यों नहीं?
With Delhi borders blocked, Haryana carrying out a preemptive crackdown, even as Punjab government facilitated the movement of farmers, disrupting life of commoners around key highways to Delhi from the north? How long before the protesting farmers realize they can be democratic, then disruptive for their demands? Let's debate.
Okay, we're looking at the law and order situation, and Suhail Seth is with us. He's very angry about what happened, and we have Kapil Madan, Vivek Silas of the Samajwadi Party. My first question is to Dr. Sunny Ahluwalia of the Aam Aadmi Party. Dr. Ahluwalia, are farmers there only in Punjab? You must accept this is an Aam Aadmi Party sponsored campaign that you are running because you are cornered because of liquor gate and your leaders are in jail. Arvind Kejriwal is being questioned. He doesn't know what's going to happen. So in turn, you are trying to, Mr. Ahluwalia, blackmail the people of the country and the national capital. That's why I'm asking you, are there farmers only in Punjab? Because this is all only farmers from Punjab. There are no farmers anywhere else, it seems. Which proves that you are sponsoring the whole thing. You're behind the whole
from
thing.
all over India. Farmers are coming from all over
No,
India.
this is no. Farmers are primarily coming from Punjab, sir. You know it. No, sir. No, sir. The farmers are primarily coming from Punjab. This has been backed. This has been backed by the Aam Aadmi Party.
From the trains. No.
So why only Karnataka, Congress ruled state? Why? So only farmers are only there. Farmers are only there in Karnataka and Punjab. No. Explain to me. No, there are no farmers in Assam. There are no farmers in Uttar Pradesh. There are no farmers in Rajasthan. There are no farmers in Madhya Pradesh. There are no farmers in Gujarat. There are no farmers in Tamil Nadu. There are only farmers where the Aam Aadmi Party is sponsoring them. So this is, I mean, if you're going to blackmail people, you say it.
Arnab sir, I don't understand the simple thing that Punjab is an agriculture state. And agriculture, if there's some problem and they want to keep up the point, what is the point? They were not ready to protest 45 days before. 45 days before, what happened? They were ready to have a talk with them. The central leadership, 3 ministers were there in Chandigarh even yesterday. One day you are preparing for the talks and the same day you are trying to put a blockade at Haryana border. What are you trying to say?
Yes.
Whether the people
You know
from
the
Punjab
outcome of
who
the
are
talks.
entering Haryana,
How do you know?
is there
How do you
any
know?
international border there?
Mr. Sunny Ahluwalia, one question here, okay? Before Suhail comes in here. How do you people know that the talks that are going on in Chandigarh will not be successful? On the one side, you are accepting that there are serious talks going on in Chandigarh, that many demands have been accepted, including taking back some of the cases of the 2020-2021 agitation. But you don't want them to be successful. You see, 1 minute. You want to use this so-called farmers issue to protect your leaders in Liquorgate.
Our Chief Minister Sardar Bhagwant Singh Mann initiated the talks with the centre and with the farmers. He was the one Chief Minister who led these talks in the Chandigarh. And he was ready to compensate everything in between. But the central
Then there are talks going on. What is this drama on the streets?
The simple demand of, they are just asking for.
How can you say they are not ready when the centre is part of the talks? Suhail is on. This is not making sense. You're saying centre is not wanting to be part of the talks, but you at the same time accept that the centre is involved in serious talks in Chandigarh. And I don't understand for the life of me, viewers. Okay, Suhail's coming in. I don't understand the remarkable timing. When is Kejriwal? Isn't Kejriwal on 17th been summoned by the court in Liquorgate? On the 17th, he's been summoned by the court in Liquorgate.
If you are trying to disturb
Daru
the
Khan.
MSP of the country, if you are trying to disturb the farmers, then what is the problem?
No. So
we are not stopping farmers.
Yeah,
If they want
there's
to
no
hold
problem.
talks,
I'm just
they
saying
should
3
hold-
days. 3 days before he's summoned by the court in Liquorgate, you're doing this drama. It's clear to all. Suhail is on the debate. He's really angry. Suhail.
You know, Mr. Ahluwalia,
45 days
One
before,
man's and everyone
the
else.
farmers have said that
is
we want
another
to hold a
man's
talk.
captivity. I totally agree that farmers in this country have the right to exist and the right to live with dignity. No one is denying them that, not Arnab Goswami nor me. But tell me, this kind of marching into the national capital, bringing the entire city to a gridlock, creating havoc for ordinary people, is this what Aam Aadmi Party is destined to do? Then rename your party, call it the All Anarchy Party, because that's what you're coming across as. Your people, your government in Punjab has allowed farmers to cross through without any hindrance to create havoc in the NCR. Now, my point to you, Mr. Ahluwalia, is there is a way to negotiate and there is a way to get things done. Do you think you will get things done through anarchy? You will get things done by creating this level of pain? This is nothing but a measure of distraction. If you, Mr. Ahluwalia, as you say that your government, Mr. Maan, was very serious, why was he doing a temple run in Ayodhya with Arvind Kejriwal? And you know why Arvind Kejriwal takes Maan all over? Because the chartered plane can be built to the Punjab government. I'm from Amritsar.
You cannot
Let me tell you, you people have violated the mandate that has been given to you by the average Punjabi.
Sir, you
and
cannot stop
Mr.
us
Ahluwalia,
from
I did not
visiting to
interrupt
Ayodhya,
you.
please.
I did not interrupt you. Let me finish, and then you can interrupt. No, 1 minute. Let me finish. This is not an agenda. This is a civilized debate, and I will only say one more thing.
The tear gases.
Today, the Aam Aadmi Party must realize. The Aam Aadmi Party must realize that even the Supreme Court has rapped them on the knuckles, saying that people have hardput the land meant for Delhi High Court. भाई आपकी तो Supreme Court ने भी हालत खराब की है. My only point, Mr. Ahluwalia, is no one is grudging a political party from doing politics. But don't do politics when it hurts the average common man. That is a measure of meesnapan which we need to avoid.
Number one, the efforts which you are putting up in putting up barricades.
Sunny, can I get the others in? Sunny, can I get the others in and come back to you after that, please? No, Dr. Ahluwalia, can I get the others in and come back to you in a minute, please? Now, Kapil and Vivek, think about it. Dr. Ahluwalia said we are very concerned about the farmers. When the farmers come from Karnataka to Delhi and they are not being allowed to come in, oh, fantastic. We're very sympathetic to farmers. We love farmers. We'll fight for farmers. Farmers have a right to protest and farmers will fight falana tikana. Now, when farmers want to protest in Karnataka, Ishkaran, then the Congress says, no, nothing doing. Section 144 was imposed in the Mandya district. When all the farmers' unions did say we want to protest, pro-Kannada organizations over the Kaveri dispute, they said no, absolutely no right to protest, stop it. Impose section 144, if more than a few people come in, arrest them. So Kapil, farmers have no rights to protest in Karnataka.
Now
pro-Kannada groups, farmers, they have no right to protest. No, 1 minute. When they say we'll block a highway, then Siddaramaiah says nothing doing. This is a Congress government. You cannot block a highway. No, they say nothing doing. We cannot block a highway. So Kapil, instead of going ahead with your pre-prepared statement, please tell me right now, very clearly, is it true or not? Is it true or not? And compel you to come into the issue right now. Is it true or not? 1 minute, Kapil, 1 minute. Kapil, I'm in full flow tonight. My question is it true or not, Ishkaran? Is it true or not that the Congress was repressive towards the farmers when they wanted to protest in Karnataka? They didn't allow it. They imposed section 144. They threatened the farmers.
Can I respond or it is
they said no talks. The center is having talk. They said they're pro-farmer. Kapil, you speak because you don't want to respond. I'll force you to. I'll force you to respond tonight.
I will respond. First of all, I would like to draw your viewers' attention to the fact that one person from your media fraternity on camera was saying that a bullet hit him. I don't know what is his condition, and I pray for his well-being, and I am sincerely, hope that that gentleman is fine. Now, let me come to, my second argument here. Now, who has created blockades? Who has created those walls with nails? Is it the farmer or is it the government? It is definitely the government. Now, who is throwing tear shell through drones? Is it the farmers? Do you saw this in Karnataka? I mean, what kind of parallels are you drawing? 144 is imposed to ensure that, there is no unwanted situation at any point. And it happens in Delhi. It happens everywhere, wherever there are protests. And in this country, the origin of this country, is because of the Andolans. So you can't.
I just wanted to ask you here. You said a journalist was hit by a bullet. 1 minute. No, 1 minute. I must stop you right there. You are saying, and I have no information on this, that a journalist was hit by a bullet.
You will not have the
In other words, you're
information. You will
trying to
not
say
have
on
the
national
information. It is
television
very, very sorry
that bullets
state
have been
of
fired on
affairs.
farmers. Allow me to correct you. No, 1 minute, sir. One
Did
minute.
I
One
said-
minute.
I
Don't
never
say
said-
the claims.
No, I never said
See,
any
sir,
bullet was
there is a
fired.
huge...
No, I am
1
sorry,
minute,
Arnab.
you use the word
Arnab,
bullet.
I know.
You use
No,
the
of
word
course,
bullet.
because-
No. There's a
because-
difference between
because
tear
on
gas and
camera,
bullet.
live on
You
TV,
said bullet. You said bullet.
There are reports.
You said
There are
bullet.
reports.
You
Of
said
course, there are
bullet.
reports.
You said
There are
bullet.
there are
There are reports a
there are
bullet was
videos.
fired.
There
Look
are-
at the
there
instigation
are-
going on here, Sohail
No,
Nishkaran.
no, I am
They're
not.
saying bullets
No,
were
I am
fired. How
not.
wrong? Fake news.
This is how.
No, you said
I
bullet.
have-
You think
Arnab,
I'll let you get away with that. Then you
Arnab,
clarify.
Arnab,
You clarify you were wrong.
Arnab,
You
you
clarify
go
that.
and-
This
you
is
go
a
and
level
see
of
the
instigation
Twitter.
which cannot be
You go
allowed
and-
out here.
go and
It's
see-
part of the
go and-
experiment of anarchy right
No,
now.
No.
No. You said bullets were fired. Did we not hear that, Ishkaran? He said bullet. Then take it back and say sorry for that. Take it back and say sorry, say I was wrong. I made a weak attempt to spread fake news on your much watched program.
I'm sorry. I know.
Ishkaran, you see that? He's rumor mongering on my program. He's deliberately rumor mongering. He wants to create more anarchy. He wants to spread rumors out here. He wants a catastrophic conclusion of his rumor mongering. That's what he wants. Oh yes, you do, Ishkaran. Oh yes, you do. Oh yes, you
I don't know
do.
why you
Oh, yes, you do.
repeating the same thing. You want to repeat the same thing.
Arnab, it's a question. Can I answer this now? Arnab, it is very important. Arnab,
Yes,
it's
Ishkaran, go
very
on.
important to know that there is strategy going on, which you are trying to. That state is doing an offensive act, whereas all that the state, the minister went to Chandigarh, no less than Piyush Goyal, Arjun Munda, all went to Chandigarh. The ministers are ready to talk to there and address, which they can address. Keep in mind what is the budget of India. Why don't you understand the basic fact that you give 10 to 15 lakh crore rupees an annum, you will bankrupt the Indian government. It's an impossible quest done for politics. The way Rahul Gandhi in 2019 came up with 72,000 rupees to every person in this country or every household in this country, which would have bankrupted the nation. The people of this nation are wise enough to reject it in 2019. Similarly, they know if you give, for example, 10,000 rupees month pension to old farmers, why not to old auto rickshaw drivers? Why not to bus drivers? Why not to industrial labor? I would want to give 1 lakh rupees every month to everybody. But can the economics afford it of any pension? Why not to retired lawyers? Why not to old journalists not managed to do very well? Why not to old marketing executives? Why not to people, Sohail said, who did not do well in their life? And he must know so many people in the field who have not done well in life. So everybody will know how does that happen. These are demands basically to entice people with frivolous demands so that you can say the government is despotic, autocratic, it's not listening to you. Whereas the reality is that anybody with an iota of economic sense knows this is an impossible demand. Not only one demand, 3-4 demands are impossible. Even if you try to fulfill one impossible demand, they will come to number 2 demand, number 3 demand, which cannot be done. In fact, even Congress, during time, no less than Dr. Manmohan Singh said, old pension scheme will bankrupt the nation. They now want to bring old pension schemes to bureaucrats. Rajasthan did that. So there is no end to freebies. Let us all shut the economy down. Let us say we cannot do. Let us try to address one vote bank, bring all these schemes. But the people of this nation are wiser. If you give it one, you will have to take it from 9 other groups. You will have to take capitals from schools, from infrastructures, from the common man. It is not possible. Another demand is withdraw from WTO. If you withdraw from WTO, do you know what will be the impact? Is agriculture the subject there? Also, US right now says we are giving more subsidies to our farmers than WTO out. WTO says you cannot give more than 10% subsidy. We are giving more than 50% subsidy. We are technically and legally already in breach of WTO. We are still doing more. So what are these demands? Change your foreign policy, change your economics, bankrupt the state, or we will do violence.
Vivek, I'll tell you a story. Vivek, I'll tell you a story. I'll tell you a story. I'll tell you a story. You say, by the way, Aam Aadmi Party has announced that it is quitting the India alliance. It says the Congress does not even deserve one seat. Chalo, de denge unko muft mein. They are insulting the Congress, so they're out. And Vivek Silas, I just want to know when you are formally announcing yours, because aap hi baki hai abhi. You, left and Congress are the only people left, except Mehbooba Mufti. So Abhi, maybe if you want to announce it on the program, it'll be fine. I'll run it as breaking news. My question is, MK Stalin, when there are 6 farmers protesting against the acquisition of land in Cheyyar, in Tamil Nadu, 6 farmers, MK Stalin says, impose the Gunda Act against them. You call farmers Gundas if they protest land acquisition. The farmers in Sandesh Khali, their lands have been taken away, they have been made salty and saline so that there can be no farming on them. And the mafia takes the money, protection money, Shah Jahan. Farming has been stopped, the land has been made saline, the women are then picked up and mass raped. You're quiet about that. And here, tell me one thing, Vivek, why are the farmers from Uttar Pradesh not coming? Koi sponsor nahi mila kya? You didn't get a sponsor. Why is it only Punjab farmers who are coming? Vivek,
let me.
please answer.
I hope
please answer. You know the question.
I hope I am given uninterrupted time, just like Ishkaran Bhandari spoke right now. We are talking about farmers today. I'll just take you back into history. When Honorable Prime Minister was the Chief Minister of Gujarat, he said that the MSP and the Swaminathan report should be implemented in the favor of the farmers immediately. He was the same man who is the Prime Minister now and who is opposing the Swaminathan report and not imposing the, implementing the Swaminathan report and the, MSP. Last time when the agitation was called off, it was guaranteed by the BJP government that the MSP would be legalized and the committee would be formed. And the committee was also formed in July 2022, if I'm not wrong. For the last 2.5 years, the farmers are waiting for their right. Today, when the last session of the Lok Sabha is over now, nothing can be done because only after the elections in 2024, the new government is formed and then only the Lok Sabha will run. So it's impossible for the government as of now today to, to pass any bills or law in the favor of farmers. Not at all, it cannot be passed. That is the reason. Modi ji said by December 22, all the farmers' income would be doubled. He said, I'm not lying. Just fact check it. And by the way, where are the BJP spokespersons today? Where are they gone? Where are they lost? Why are they not in the debate? Why the hell they are shying away? They howl for everything. For every Tom, Dick and Harry, they will come and shout and try to suppress everyone else. Where are they today? Why are they missing? The people who call the farmers Khalistani, Andolanjivi, Pakistani and whatnot. The fact of the matter is the NSO report says that the farmers are earning
So the
just
only
27
way,
rupees a
one
day.
minute, Vivek, I ask you a question today. I ask you a question.
Yes, please.
Okay, Sohail's going in. Yes, Sohail.
No, I think, Vivek, it doesn't matter which political party spokespeople are here or not. The issue is more serious than, television dynamics. The issue is that repeatedly the NCR, for various reasons, right or wrong, is brought to a standstill. Is this going to be the mechanism of seeking justice? I don't think so. A. B. The argument is against only one section of farmers is now in the fray, as it were. Have farmers from all across India come? No. And these are the richer farmers, the farmers from Punjab and Haryana.
No, not at all.
Now you tell me, what business
Really
do they
rich
have
ones, really
to
rich
turn
ones.
what they
Rich
have
farmers.
termed as a peaceful protest into an absolutely semi-violent march on a city? No one is denying them the right to protest. And now you're saying, why should the city not have blockages? Why not? Why should they not have?
Closing.
What will happen tomorrow if someone loses their lives? Who's going to be responsible? Aam Aadmi Party's Arvind Kejriwal and Bhagwat Singh Mann will be somewhere else. Who's going to be responsible? And now let me tell you one more thing. Kejriwal, rightly or wrongly, will blame Amit Shah. Amit Shah will blame Kejriwal. When whales fight, shrimps are eaten. It's the common citizen who faces the brunt of these kind of roguish protests.
Agreed.
That is my issue. My issue is not with the
well
protest.
said.
My issue is with the mechanism of the protest.
My question.
It's almost like verging on blackmail.
It's as simple as saying. It's as simple as saying. Dr. Ahluwalia, and as they say, the shoe pinches the shoe pinches Dr. Ahluwalia when it's on the other foot. My question to Mr. Ahluwalia is this. Mr. Ahluwalia, suppose someone has differences with Bhagwant Singh Mann, your chief minister in Punjab, right? And says, I don't agree with his policy on this or that, and there could be 1,000 reasons. And for that very reason, I will not allow him to leave his house. I will not allow him, should he, God forbid, need medical attention, to go to a hospital. I will not allow his family members to go to a school. I will not allow his family members to go to a gurdwara. I will just block him. And suppose someone were to say, 1 minute, sir, this is a very simple lowest common denominator tactic when you can do nothing else. Just get 5,000 people and create mayhem. Remember, it can be done in Chandigarh too. What if the BJP says tomorrow, you know what, maybe we can't win an election. We can just blackmail Bhagwant Mann into submission. We'll blackmail him. We'll get 10,000 people. We'll create chaos. We'll break the roads, destroy the streetlights. We will do the politics of blackmail. Will you accept it then, Dr. Ahluwalia?
No, we saw what happened.
Our simple discussion today is.
My question is to Dr. Ahluwalia, please.
Can give.
But I am responding.
Yeah, I'm answering, please.
Question that you raised.
I just want to have a simple discussion. What you have started is the BJP central government ready to pay the MSP? The person there is saying that they are asking for some subsidy. It is not a subsidy. What is MSP and why it is needed? Now you are saying if somebody has an objection with the Bhagwant Mann government, we don't make these kinds of policies.
If I don't agree with you, no, in a democracy, suppose I don't agree with you, Dr. Ahluwalia, suppose I don't agree with you in a democracy which is allowed, and I want to protest against you, but can I stop you? Can I stop you from serving your public duties? Can I blackmail you into submission? I can't do that. No, can I blackmail you into submission? If I do that, and if that is my tactic, we don't need elections in this country.
You cannot blackmail the country.
My point is then we don't need elections.
You cannot put policies which they are not.
But isn't this the blackmail of the country that's going on? When on every single issue, the capital is held to ransom.
And Aam Aadmi Party, along with their member, has made it a fashionable attempt to continuously bring governments and cities to their knees.
What is the problem with the MSP?
This is their modus operandi.
In all our countries,
Dr. Ahluwalia,
problem with NSP.
why and you are saying only Punjab is doing. I am telling you, Haryana is doing the same. Haryana is ruled by the BJP government. They are doing the same. They are also worried.
Okay.
They are also fighting for
MSP.
Dr. Ahluwalia, stop
This is
victim
Arnab, one point. Let us be very clear by barricade. Arnab, when we are talking about barricading, let us remember this protest is not the first thing. It has to be in relation to the first Kisan Andolan, which led to an attack on Red Fort. So please do not say that government in the central, where there is sensitive installation, does not take protection to prevent it. We have already in which everybody criticized the central government. Why did it not stop an attack on the
I think we all know courts have said there are reasonable restrictions. Protest as you wish, but do not make the national capital the target of your political blackmail. Neither of the people of the Delhi have done anything wrong to deserve it. You cannot blackmail the national capital region. Can't blackmail the NCR. I say can't blackmail the NCR.